So picking up where we left off, I've got this triangle here. I bisected it to make this 90-degree angle. I cut it in half to get 60 and 60. That means this bottom angle down here is 30. So I've got a 30, 60, 90 triangle. I plug in my special information. I've got this is 10 because it's half of 20. And then it's supposed to be x root 3. This one's supposed to be x. This one's supposed to be 2x. So if I have the fact that 10 is supposed to equal x root 3, I want to solve for x. So I divide by x. Or sorry, divide by root 3 to both sides. Well, I can't have a root 3 on the bottom, so I times it by root 3. That's a term. That was acting all funny. Root 3 over root 3, and I end up with 10 root 3 over 3. 10 and 3 can't reduce, so there's my answer. This is my height. All right, number 22. The base of a triangle is 8 times its height. Ooh, I like this. So here's height. Here's the base is 8 times it. The area is 512 centimeters squared. Find the length of the base. Okay, so the formula for the area is 1/2 base times height. And since the base is 8 times the height, I can then replace the b with 1/2 times 8 times, let's see, 8h times h. And this should all equal 512 em squared. Okay, so half of 8 is 4. I'm showing this is h squared, 4h squared. Divide by 4, divide by 4, and I end up with, oh geez, 1, 2, 8, 128. I think that's right. 512 divided by 4. 1, 2, 8. Yep. So this 128 should equal h squared. I square root both sides, and I end up with h equals the square root of 128. I split this to be, 4 and 32. 32 splits to be 4 and 8. 8 splits to be 4 and 2. So assuming I'm doing my math correct, which I'm probably not, I circle my 4's and I end up with a 4 root 8. And that should be it. There's my height, 4 root 8. But it didn't ask me for the height. It asked me for the base. So now I take 8 times 4 root 8, and I end up with 32 root 8. There's my final answer. If you see any errors or mistakes as you go through here, point out to me. Try and get you some extra credit or something. 23. Find the area of an isosceles triangle with sides 25, 25, and 48. Oh, how lame. They gave it to you. They drew it for you. So now we're looking for the area. Well, to do the area, I need to know the height. So I come in here and I say there's the height. Well, if I do this correctly, isosceles triangle. Well, I know that the height creates a 90-degree angle. I also know that it cuts it in half. So this is going to be 24, and this is going to be 24. Now, at this point, I look at my Pythagorean triples. Okay? Is there a Pythagorean triple that has a 24 and a 25 involved in it? That's the real question. And since I know there is one, I've asked you guys to memorize it. It's 7, 24, 25. So my answer is the height is 7. The base is 48. So my area is 1/2 48 times 7. Well, half of 48 is 24. So I take 24 times 7, and I end up with 8, 14, 168. And since there were no units used, I just leave it as 168. There's my final answer. The area equals 168. Now, if you didn't know it was a Pythagorean triple, right? If you didn't know 7, you would have had to done a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And you would have had to work it out all on your own. That's why I say, know your Pythagorean triples. So what is the measure of angle B? Look over here and I've got 92 and 48. Well, if I add those two together, I'm going to get 0, carry the 1, gives me 140. Okay, I take 180, I subtract it, and I get 40. So this angle here is 40 degrees. Over here, and I say degrees. What is the longest side of the triangle? Well, which one's the biggest angle? C is the biggest angle, so opposite of that is AB. So the longest side is AB. The shortest side, well, 40 is the shortest angle. So across from the shortest angle is CA. So I say my shortest side is CA. All right, the triangle, a triangle has sides 22 inches and 14 inches. The length of the third side is, I love this question. So I take 22, subtract 14. That gets me 8. So that means it's got to be bigger than 8 inches. Don't forget your units. And then if I add them together, I get 36. So it has to be less than 36 inches. So now, given the triangle, all right, make an inequality statement about the measures of the three sides. So if I say largest angle, well, 12 is the largest side, so the angle opposite of it is C. But I don't want just angle C, I want to have angle BCA. Or you could have also written angle ACB. Now the middle side, erase. The middle side here is 11. 11 is the middle length. So angle opposite of that is A. So I'd say angle CAB or angle BAC. Either one would work. So then I look at my smallest side, 10, side opposite that is angle B. So I would say angle CBA or angle ABC. There's my final answer. I would go with ABC because it's easy. I'd go with BAC because it spells back. And I'd go with BCA just because I want to. You can pick any one you want as long as you make sure you label your angles correctly with the vertex in the middle. All right, so that looks like that's the end of the review worksheet, all done out for you. Come prepared on Tuesday for the test, or whatever day it is. Yeah, Tuesday. And we'll see how this goes. Good luck.